Thank you for finding During the Break podcast. Until we can get back into our studio consistently, we are taking the audio from our Facebook Live videos and converting them to podcasts. Great conversations, great stories, great tips, and great people. I have other podcasts as well. One's about business and leadership. You can find that at marketingmixradio.com. I have one about adventures in the great outdoors with people who are living it every day. Dayfirepodcast.com as well. Now, this podcast is sponsored locally by a good buddy of mine, Granite Garage Floors of Chattanooga. If your garage floor needs a makeover, call Dan Meninger for a free quote, 423-592-3131 or granitegaragefloors.com, Chattanooga. It's /Chattanooga. The lifetime warranty. I have known Dan for over 20 years. Trust me, there's no one I would trust with a job like this in my house. There's no one that's going to do you a better job. Garage floor, concrete porch, showroom. If it needs a makeover, call Dan Meninger at Granite Garage Floors of Chattanooga. Now, let's get to it. Enjoy During the Break podcast. The man, the myth, the legend himself. He's the president of your Chattanooga Lookouts. Number 99 on your programs, but number 1 in our hearts, ladies and gentlemen, none other than Rich Mozingo.
Dude, that wrestling announcer thing's going to work for you. That's strong right there. Good work.
Hey, I just want to say I'm glad to see you in your office. You've got a shirt on with a collar. You're not
T-shirt
sweating.
on.
Yeah,
we're all right. We're going the right direction.
I did see some pictures of a family member of yours who is on social media post pictures of some disc golf with you and your kids, and it looks like some friends and family as you sent your son off on a big adventure.
Dude, my son moved to Costa Rica.
He's got
a full-time job there.
Okay, so let's have a public conversation that you'll probably cut off very quickly because it's private stuff. And I know how you love sharing all your private stuff publicly. As a parent, specifically as a dad, when I watched that, my navel puckered a little bit, thinking, what if my kids too want to go do good stuff around the world? And I would begrudge them for that because I do not want them around the world. I want them closer to me.
All right, we'll talk about a couple funny things here. Number one, I was all in. Tracy and I have all. He has had wanderlust forever. He was going. That was going to happen. So this is a place he's familiar with. He knows about. He's got people down there. It's a good job. He's excited about the job. So we send him on our way, and that was easy. And then we talked to him last night. Tracy and I actually talked to him last night on the phone, which is kind of a rarity. But man, he just sounds awesome. He's so excited about his world and what's going on and what direction he's going. And one thing he said, Clinton, and Tracy and I talked about this, and I think you'll appreciate this. He's like, Dad, there's just no stress in my life. He said, I've got a job and I'm doing my job, but he says the stresses that I've had in other places are gone. So we hang up with him, and I tell Tracy, I said, I kind of begrudge that a little bit. And that's a rich problem, man. I mean, there's no need to have stress in your life.
No.
But it's his world's great right now. And I just couldn't be more excited for him. I'm super excited for him.
You should 100% hold that against him. 100%. I don't know what your world you're thinking of. You're the parent. You should look at him and go, whoa. My battery is empty. I'm worn out. My joints have calcium deposits on it. My heart's probably half blocked. All that from raising you kids. It's your turn to live with stress. I want to go to Costa Rica then.
No, I'm just thrilled for him, man. His commute to work. He went down there and bought a bike.
I saw the picture of him.
There's no need for a car, and his commute to work, man. I mean, literally, he rides on a gravel road by the beach.
I just feel like
his world's great.
Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder.
Exactly.
Dang it. Good for him.
It's good to be him.
But I will say this, though, in kids in general, because, we've got kids scattered throughout the same 5 to 10 year spectrum you and I do. Mm-hmm. And kids in general, I think we forget that as adults. I'm not telling you they don't have stress, and I know there's huge problems with depression and stuff, especially last year. But they do have a certain way of looking at the world that if you hang out with them and just let them pontificate a little bit, will rub off on you because they look at stuff with they're either naive or hope and joy. And as an adult, you may have lost some of that, and it's good for you.
No, you're exactly right. But it was interesting. Like I said, when we hung up, and I looked at Tracy like, he should have more stress in his life. No, he shouldn't. No, there's no need. If you're getting your job done, if you're paying the bills, if you're making a difference, don't have stress. You're good.
Who won the how the golf? Was it a tournament or was it just for fun?
We were just playing in the backyard. That was his going away. He said before he went away, he wanted to go play backyard disc golf and have a cookout. So we did both those things that night, had a blast, and it was all fun.
I saw a buddy of mine named Rich Mazingo with a goofy little hat on, and I knew, you know what, he loves his son a lot when he's wearing that goofy little hat.
No, you're exactly right. Exactly right, because that ain't happening many other times. So the goofy hat it was.
All right, listen, let's talk some business, and then I want to end up talking funny personal stuff again. Chattanooga Lookout's opening day. Is it Tuesday, May 4th?
It is 2 weeks from today. Exactly. Tuesday, May 4th.
Are you excited?
Very excited. I am very excited. I'm very apprehensive. Man, it's a different world. It's a different world. And there's some things that are going to be very different with the Lookouts this year. And, change is hard for people. And we're going to invite, close to 200,000 people probably come through our gates this year. And
the first night?
Hopefully not the first night. If that's the first night, we're in real trouble. But, change is going to be difficult. So it's managing what that's going to look like for people, what it's going to look like for our fans, what's going to look like for our staff. So there's an unbelievable amount of excitement and a little bit of apprehension on what the next 14 days / 114 days holds for us.
And everybody keeps their fingers crossed that these precautions everybody's taking in place, everybody, more and more people getting the vaccine, people using some common sense. We hope that the restrictions as we move through the season will relax a little bit, not because we just want to relax them, but because the numbers will dictate that. Is that correct, sir? And then we'll talk some specifics.
No, that's exactly it. I don't want to be in a position, Clint, where we're stopping doing stuff because we're tired of doing it. But if the numbers dictate it, we can go in a different direction. And like I said, safety's number one for us, man. We're just not going to be, we're gonna invite close to 3,000 people out every night at the ballpark for our first 18 games. And I think we'll have them. But we just got to make sure we keep everyone safe. So that's going to be
let me hit some comments real quick, and then I want to ask you about some specific changes people can look for. Chris Clayton, hey, greetings from Sylvan Beach, New York. There we go. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Greetings from the sports guys. Thanks. That's Chris again. And then Chris has a question. Good talent this year. Do you have some good talent coming in? Anybody?
We've got a kid, and once again, man, rosters still aren't set. We still don't have them. So nothing is official here at all. Nothing. We have a kid named Hunter Green in the Reds organization who, man, if you read blogs, not official stuff. Once again, let's say for the seventh side, this is not official stuff, but everyone says he's coming to Chattanooga this year. He's a pitcher. And Clint, he threw in a game in Arizona the other day. He threw 105 miles an hour. No one in Major League Baseball history has ever thrown the baseball 105 miles an hour pitching.
Nolan Ryan didn't?
He's scheduled to come here.
Nolan Ryan didn't? I thought he threw pretty
close. Nolan Ryan was like 101. There's two guys that have thrown 104.
Who are they? Do you know who they are?
Nah, that's baseball stuff. I don't know that.
I'll tell you this. So when I was in college, we had a couple pitchers come through, and a couple of them had short stints in the MLB, and they were gassers. One of them was from Central, and I can't remember his name, but he threw in the high 90s, like 97, 99, and I heard that when he was in camp, he hit one close to 100 or plus once or twice, but I don't know. But here's what I was saying. You ready for this? We one day stood in, just goofing off. I had my roommate was a baseball player, right? We just went down there and just stood in the plate, because the last time, when you're 22, a lot of us last time we played baseball was we were 5-6 years ago.
Yeah,
dude, he threw 80. He threw 85. He was throwing 3/4 speed, making sure he didn't get one in my head, right? I don't know when's the last time I stood in the plate with an 80-mile-an-hour fastball coming by you. To add 20-something miles to that, I got zero chance. And if it hits me, I'm pretty much dead at the moment.
It's scary, man.
Oh,
I mean, it's not even just competitive. It's scary to be in there.
It is hard. When's the last time you stood in and took some batting practice?
Oh, we take batting practice every year, but it's batting practice with someone throwing 50, 55.
So, do you do it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We do it almost every single year.
Do you ever hit one out?
Come on, man. You know what's it's humbling, Clint, because I'll hit one and I will mash it. It will feel good on the bat. I will crush the ball. And the left fielder will never, ever have to move. Doesn't take a step anywhere.
Maybe step in a little bit or something.
Maybe come in. Jog in. Give me a little jog in to catch up.
Yeah. Hey, wait, look at this. Another quick Ron Hall. I can't remember being this excited about opening day.
Nice.
Good job.
Good dude, man. He's our PA guy.
Oh yeah, he's if you ever want some suggestions on how to get that announcer's voice, talk to Ron Hall.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you still have to wear shoes and shirts this year, so you're not
You do.
shoeless or shirtless, but
No,
you
shoes and shirts,
are.
we need them.
There's some less stuff going on. What's less?
We are going less on a couple different places. We are going cashless this year. This is something we've been looking at for a long time, and with COVID and money handling and the shortage of change and so those sorts of things, we've decided to go cashless this year. As a bunch of teams are doing the exact same thing. So when you come to the ballpark, we'll take credit cards, debit cards. If you only have cash, we will sell you a gift card for the night, so you can use it anywhere in the ballpark. We're going to make it as easy as we possibly can for you. But this does a couple things for us, Clint. It picks up the pace of the line dramatically, and it saves us on our end. Sometimes theft is an issue, so it'll save us from that part. So
is that true at
it'll make us much
concessions?
more efficient.
Is that true at concessions as well?
It'll be everywhere in the ballpark.
Okay.
Everywhere in the ballpark. We will not accept cash inside this ballpark.
Okay.
So that's going to be everywhere.
Before we get to the next less that you're going to have this year, I've got to say this is why I'll never get endorsed by the Lookouts. As an old dude, that bothers me to an extent. I like cash. I don't like the idea of a cashless society. That I think that on a whole different realm that bothers me. I completely understand it. It's just when you say it, my 53-year-old brain goes, because my grandfather said, always carry a 20 with you wherever you go, no matter where. So it's weird, but people will get used to it.
No, I agree. And you know what? It's really becoming more of the norm, especially at venues like ours. It's becoming more and more the norm. I've got to tell you, I don't disagree with your premise whatsoever. But as far as a business owner and trying to maximize people's, time at the ballpark, and when I mean maximize, I mean just keep them out of lines, get them in shorter lines, and do it at a better pace.
Well, the world's different than when we grew up. So I was just being a little old man. Get off my lawn.
No, I don't disagree. I truly don't disagree. You and I are the same age, and I don't disagree at all.
And no tickets?
Ticketless this year. And this is really going to be an awesome one. The Titans do it. The Red Wolves do it. CFC does it. So this is the norm for our area right now. But this is the first time we've done it. But what it gives you the opportunity to do, Clint, like if you're a season ticket holder and you're coming to the game, or not come to the game, you can email me your ticket right that second. I just go to the gate. I show them my phone. There's the barcode. Scan it. Walk in the door. So it's going to make ticket handling so much easier. And I'm super excited about that one. But once again, that's going to be one we're going to have to make sure people are aware of. That our ticket windows are not going to be open. You're going to need a phone or a computer to buy a ticket. You can buy them at home and print them at home too if you want.
All right. So let me ask you this, and I know you've thought of it, but will call. How does that work?
No,
on everything. Okay.
If you call in and you buy a ticket, I'm going to send you an email, and it's going to have your ticket on it. If it's on your phone, you can bring your phone to the gate. If you want to print a ticket, once again, man, me and you old guys, I'm probably printing that ticket. I'm probably printing it on a piece of paper in my house and taking it to the gate and let them scan it as I come in.
And then, we're going to be the dirty people. Clint, ooh, that guy's got paper with him. Get out of here, old man. What are you doing? But first, buy this visor and this Lookouts jacket, and then get out of here.
Exactly.
Merch, you're going to, and I know we won't beat the cashless thing up, but people can still buy merch online, or they can buy it there with credit cards and stuff,
Absolutely,
right?
Sure. Yeah. No, the gift shop's everything's going to be open. Everything's going to run just like it was in the past, but we're just not going to do it with cash. But merchandise, Clint, man, and you've banged the drum for us better than anybody else out there. Our merchandise sales during this whole pandemic have been unbelievable. Now, once again, they still pale in comparison to what we do on a game day here at the ballpark. But, man, people have supported the Lookouts. People continue to support the Lookouts and buy merch, and it's amazing.
Okay, here's what I'm looking for. And I've not been on your website lately, so I'll claim ignorance on this. And I don't claim it. It's just people understand.
It claims you, though.
Yeah, it's not like I own ignorance, but it's part of the family. So I need a floppy hat to cover my ears and my Irish head when I go walk or something. Do you have a Lookouts floppy hat?
I've got one in my closet for you. I do not have them in the gift shop anymore, but I've got one in my closet for you. And if you will hold on 13 seconds, I will show you that floppy hat. You good?
Go get it. Yeah.
You talk amongst yourselves.
I got it. You go ahead. Do you want me to hide you? Let's see what Rich brings out of it. Ladies and gentlemen, Rich is bringing something out of his closet. He may have to wipe the dust off of it. Look at all those trophies in the background there, too. I'm wondering what trophies those are for. with the Chattanooga Lookouts. Opening day is Tuesday, May 4th. They will have a limited capacity to COVID. I think he said less than 3,000 people in the stands. They're going to be cashless, and ticketless. He's lost my hat.
That is not the first time or the last time I have lied to you. I apologize. I knew it was there.
Hey, you know what? I'm going to lay that hat right next to the woodworking thing you made me.
Daggone it, man! I've got a hat here for you. That bums me out so bad.
Are you still doing woodworking?
Yeah, not that much. Actually, because I finished this weekend. I just sold a lady and her husband and her two kids 4 Adirondack chairs and two footstools. They're like nice. They're good looking.
I'm telling you, man, you should license it with the Lookouts. You should start making the Rich Mazingo special Lookout Adirondack chairs or the little mini baseball bats. I don't know why. Do you have a lathe? I
do have a lathe. Yeah, I got a lathe.
Then why are you? What's the hold up?
Going on, man? You got to get disc golf in every day. You got to get dinner in every day. I mean, I'm busy. I'm a busy guy.
Hey, has disc golf been good for your health? The walking?
Yeah, it absolutely has. It's been great for my health. Christmas. So Tracy had knee surgery, and so we were off walking for a while, and so but we're back on it now and going the right direction. But it's been really good. It's been super good for us.
All right. Other than live now, and it's saved in the archives of history of lying to me right here directly to me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, other than that, and the Lookouts opening day May 4th, cashless, ticketless. Merchandise, lookouts.com for tickets and all that good stuff. Is there anything happening that we want to talk about? Is there any acts coming in? You guys are famous for your promotions. Anything doing that like that?
Here's the coolest one we got this year. Actually, there's a bunch of cool ones. But if you come out on Saturday night this year, and you can pick your Saturday night, we're giving away a car every single Saturday night.
What?
Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. We couldn't do used car night because I can't have 6,000 people in the building right now.
So wait a minute. Every Saturday night?
Every single Saturday night. When you come up and you scan your tickets at the front, there's going to be a car sitting out front, and we're going to give that car away that night. So every single Saturday night. 10 Saturday
you're scanning your ticket registry?
No. We just went to the ticket list thing. Went back to the ticket list thing. But right in front of the ticket gates, there's going to be a car out there that someone that night's going to win every single Saturday night.
No, but my question is, though, how do they register for that? Just by the ticket they have?
No. We'll have a place for you to go and register for it.
That is outstanding.
Isn't that really awesome?
Hey, is this okay, before we wrap this one up, is it okay to share my annual story of car giveaway night at the Lookouts?
I wish you would. It's a great story.
You know it. So this is in the 70s, and it was at Ingle Stadium, ladies and gentlemen, where I used to get my hair cut at least once a month at the barber shop, the little barber chair right there behind home plate up in the stands. Other than being so filthy because I was chasing foul balls in that little holes I had down left field and right field line. So give away the car night. My family goes. And back then they gave away one or two. I can't remember. And they were, let me hold on a second. Let me think of a way to put it. They were different quality of cars back in the 70s. Mm-hmm. So my family won a station wagon. And the announcer comes over and the ticket number 38472, whatever, right? You've just won the station wagon. I had it out in the thing and, came off. And about a few minutes later, hey, winner of the station wagon 37482, whatever, please bring jumper cables to get the car. And that's not a lie.
Oh, absolutely.
We had to jump the car off to get it to the house.
Absolutely. It's a different world these days. The quality is pretty substantial.
It's really good. There's really nice cars.
There really are.
Give a shout out one more time to the sponsor of that.
Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. All our friends over there, Melody and Tammy and John and all those guys. Great group of people.
Last thing, I still haven't received the commission check from the guy that did a big deal with you for the Lookouts that said that he didn't need you to sell him because he had heard you on Marketing Mix Radio and said that he knew you knew what you were talking about.
Awesome. No, you should have that check any day now.
That's a true story, though. That's a true story.
It is. It absolutely is. It absolutely is.
I'll go check my mailbox. Hey, let me go check my mailbox for 13 seconds, and I bet my hat and the check are in the same place.
Dude, I will text you later with a picture of the hat that I have for you. That just bums me out. At Facebook Live, 28,000 people looking at us right this minute, and no, I can't even show you the hat. That bums me out.
Yeah, well, our viewership's a little low today, so we're good. Hey, Rich Mazingo, I know you've got a business to run. I'm glad the Lookouts are back. And man, I look forward to seeing you at the ballpark and waving through the mask.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you very much. Be good.
See you, Rich. Bye, everybody.